This is definitely my first stream of the day. Totally did not disconnect and reconnect over and over and over again. Anyway, hi! Hi, everybody! I am Viora Weissheart from VOLs, so it is nice to meet you. Hi! Hi, my Shua! My Shua! She was out, guys. I was so scared. Okay. I don't know what's happening. It was really strange being weird. No. This is definitely my first stream ever. By the way, it's my first stream ever. I totally did not have multiple other streams going on before this. But anyway, chat. Hello, BB. Hi. I remember you were asking how to pronounce my name. Well, you can just call me baby. Not really, but you know. Cause I'm a babu. I'm a babu. I be cry and shit, you know. I'm like hate me. What? Anyway, fuck, dude, that stressed me out so bad. I actually don't know why. I don't know why that happened, and low-key don't want to know, and also high-key don't give a shit. But also I kind of need to give a shit because you guys give a shit. And it wouldn't be fair if you're the only one who gives a shit. That was really stressful. I still haven't figured out the issue, and at this point I kind of don't wanna, because like if I do try to figure it out, I feel like it's just gonna be something that I can't really control anyway, and it's just going to be sad, and I already have many other problems to deal with, so I'm not gonna talk about that much. Anyway, hi! Hi! Oh shit, wait, chat is a bit brokey. Oh no. The chia seeds are fighting within her. Yeah, that's probably why I keep disconnecting. Remind me to not eat the chia seeds. Like, I gotta, oh my god. In order of the first stream of the day, thank you! And also, I get to see the super chat. Thingy majig. Very cool, very progress. Arigato. We do need an update on this though, because I know YouTube added so much bullshit that even I'm like not really that familiar with whatever the fuck's happening. I am live adjusting the sizing, so bear with me. Bear with me, chat. Bear with me, chat. By the way, do you actually like being called chat sometimes, like as a secondary name? Like I know some of you guys have dedicated childhood names, and then some of you have dedicated secondary names. Chia seeds looks like a frog egg. How do you know what a frog egg looks like? Also, thank you, Delta. Okay, I can't believe you guys still seriously find my voice comforting, because no matter how I wrap my head around it, it just feels a bit weird to me. Maybe it's because it is my voice and we tend to not really like our own voices. So there's that. But that was stressful. What was I talking about? I remember we were talking about expensive lotion. Your words of distress heals my heart. Appreciate you. Hi, villain. In honor of all of the non-existent streams and to make VV frown. What the fuck do you mean? What the helly rubber ducky? Wait, I forgot that I can reply to stuff. Hold on. In honor of the first stream of the day and to make VV smile. I wish you could add emotes. I don't think you can add emotes. Well. Oh yeah, Q&A. If you get Riz on Feb 14, will you turn it down or will you speed it up? There you go. Yeah, if you get Riz on February 14, will you turn it down or will you speed it up? I know it's kind of weird, like, but actually, we're kind of parasocial for you, Vivi. So what are you doing, Vivi? Vivi, you're kind of like, no, that's not what we want. But guys, it's healthy to share the love that you have for the world and to enjoy your existence with other people, like the lions, the tigers, the snails, the crabs. Oh yeah, have you seen that one fucking video where we all turn to crabs eventually? Yeah, that's fucking funny. What happened to Chad? Why did my chat die? Hello. Okay, never mind, it's back. The hardest of ifs. We get to shoot our shots with VB. Yeah. You get to shoot your shots. Not just me. Not just me, by the way. You can shoot your shot at your friend or that one classmate slash coworker slash acquaintance that you've been crushing on for the longest of times. Or that cute girl that you managed to just spot from far away. Like, you know what? Life is short. Eventually, your health is probably gonna catch up to you, or your luck, or some other tragic bullshit. And I'm not saying that's gonna happen now or today or tomorrow. Like, that's kind of like, I'm not here to doom and gloom. I'm here to yap. But I want you guys to enjoy as much as you can, because I don't know, it's just better that way. It's better to have fun and do whatever than, obviously just like sulking and shit. Depends on who it is, really. If it is VV raising me up, of course, I am handling my my wallet and heart again. I'm not cruel like that. I'm not cruel like that, okay? Okay. Also, VV, can you be my rank league duo? Please say yes. Are these the answers to the question that I asked? That's fucked up, man. Fucked up. You can reply with emotes. I cannot reply with emotes. If it's like a super chat, at least not with the interface that I'm using. Oh yeah, did you guys know this entire time I don't have a stream deck? Yes, this entire time I don't have a fucking stream deck, which is kind of funny. Like, it's like one of the streamer bare necessities, but I just don't have it because, well, I used to have it, but now I don't have it, and I just kind of never figured it out. That like, I kind of need that. Yeah, it's sort of hilarious that you can't use your own emotes in chat. I mean, I can use it, but I just can't use it to reply like this. Used to have it. Did you lose it? No, I just kind of decommissioned it because it wasn't working to the standards that I have when it comes to productivity. Also, just got back. Hi, Cynic! I just realized they changed the fucking icon. They changed the fucking mod icon. This is the first time that I've seen it like this. When did they change this? Am I missing out? The question shows up in the chat window on stream. Hi! They changed everything in YouTube like last week. Recite the Bible in Japanese if no. Wait, why am I reciting the Bible in Japanese? I did that as a child, bro. I didn't recite it, but I read it because I thought that it was cool and all of the adults were reading it. So, wanted to be cool too. And I tried my best to understand it, but if I'm gonna be fucking honest, I didn't understand shit. Like the first 5 books, Genesis, Exodus, and whatever the fuck happened after that. First 5 chapters, first five books. Yeah, sure, kind of makes sense, okay? After that, I kind of lost it. Like, wait, did a time skip happen? Like, I'm just confused, man. They commissioned you, threw it out the window, didn't you? No, it's on my really old 5th gen iPad, okay? You can use your iPad as a stream deck. You just need to pay for the program. It's what I was using, and now it's like, it's bulky. It's a fucking iPad. It's a 5th gen iPad. Like, it's not the iPads that you have now. It's the iPads with a fucking circular button, and like, it's so bulky, and I just don't have space for it. And my arms are fucking short, so I can't. Wait, I didn't say that. Anyway, so like, I can't really reach too many things from where I'm standing without obviously like losing face tracking. And I'd rather just invest in a small stream deck, like the usual normal size Elgato stream deck, but like I keep forgetting to buy it, and now we're here. Short mentioned VV stubby. I don't have stubby fucking arms. You've seen my fucking hand cam stream. What do you mean by stubby arms? Hey, chat's windows about 1/3 of the screen now. I think that's good ish. I mean, you can minimize it, right? She's got those T-Rex. Okay, fuck off. Still thinking about if that statement will ever return as true. I mean, you have to set it up. You have to set yourself up for success, because if you don't plan for success, then you're planning for failure, because what else are you doing, bro? Log it in. Also, what else are you doing, girl? Log the fuck in. DM that guy. This goes for like whatever you perceive yourself as and whatever you want in life. Just do it raw. If you happen to be a guy, how will you riz a girl? Good question. I'd probably start with asking her about her hobbies, because women compared to guys, from my personal observation, this is not gospel. Please do not think of it as such, but I think that women tend to be more in the emotional, vulnerable side, and they like themselves a lot. They put a lot of care and effort into who they are. So when you are interested in the things that make her interesting, she will reciprocate that and hopefully be willing to share her insights on things that matter to her. Like, for example, say this girl that you're crushing on is really into an anime. Maybe you can ask her about this and that, and like ask her if she collects merch. Like, it branches off from that, right? Like, anime as an interest, and then you can ask about cosplay. What's her thoughts on cosplay? Did she cosplay before? And then you can branch into journaling. Does she like washi tape? Has she explored Japanese stationery? Because it's kind of like adjacent interest to anime and stuff. So, yeah. I hope that answers your question. I would start with that. How will you riz a girl? I would just do that until it works, I guess. Like, even if it doesn't end up in a like talking stage kind of dating, you still would have gained a friend. And if you didn't end up being friends, then you managed to talk to a stranger or an acquaintance. And talking to strangers is one of the best things that you can learn to do in life, because a lot of our world is full of strangers. Back then, we would just live in a village, talk to a couple people, know the people around us for like, I don't know, like this guy, know this guy, it's a small town, yeah, just live here, like you end up knowing everybody. And that's how we used to be. But now it's like, you guys are a stranger before Viora. Before Viora was around, like, who are you? Who am I? Like that. And I think it's important that we know how to talk to strangers and how to be kind to strangers. But it doesn't mean, that you're gonna, like, just let yourself get walked over. I didn't mean that. Do not twist my words, you motherfucker. Anyway, passing by amid my workplace lunchtime to say hi. She doesn't game like Vivi. I'ma have to decline. Hope you have a lovely stream, my lady. Hi. Thank you. We are still strangers. Who are you? How'd I get here? Mods, exit. Please accompany this individual to the exit. There's so many time skips in the Bible. Yeah, actually. You don't need context to understand this. You don't need to read the fucking Bible to understand this. But, like, okay, Genesis, the very first book, basically talks about creation and stuff. Cool. Second book, we get introduced to Moses, I think. And between the first and the second book, there's already like a massive fucking time skip. Like we went from creation to some dude. And then after a few books, there's another time skip and such. And they're not really that specific about it. I guess that's one of the strengths of the Bible. It's so vague sometimes that you can interpret it in a lot of ways. And that is precisely why there are such things as Bible studies and whatever. But yeah, I'm lost. I get lost. Yes, I think it's nearly 1,000 years. He can split the ocean with a Beyblade. Oh yeah, I went to a local toy store and I was looking at all of the Beyblades and I was like, I don't know any of these. Who are these? Like, is any one of you guys into Beyblades? Like, what's going on? Like, I'm a second generation Beyblade fan. When I was like, I don't know, 7. So like it's just so different now and I don't know what's good or bad. Like I wanted to buy one for myself as a silly little treat, but also like will I even get to like actually play it? You know, like I wanna play with it, but like how? But like do I even know how to like, you know? I had the turtle team one with the heavyweight. Oh, I think I briefly remember that. Yeah. Hope Crush Gear and Bakugan returns. I don't think Bakugan. I know Bakugan got discontinued or something. Is that anime second generation? Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was like an anime or a series before that. And then the third generation happens like 2 decades after that anime. And it also had an anime adaptation. I don't know, man. I'm not a freaking Beyblade historian. But if you want to watch some Beyblade historians, because I managed to introduce a topic to you right now, feel free. Go ahead and tell me what you've learned once you're done with that. Because I also don't know what the fuck's happening. I've been seeing a lot of people playing Beyblade recently in hobby shops. Yeah, I've also seen some people build gunpla and paint inside the toy shop. Like they have this little table in the corner, or like they're doing a card game session or something. I don't exactly know which card game, which tabletop game, but they were there in on a table and they're seated and they're talking amongst each other and it's like usually 3 people, 4, and I wanted to be kind of nosy and join in and stuff, but like they're all guys, nothing wrong with that, but they're all guys, so like it'd be fucking weird if I'm like sticking my business in where it shouldn't be, because I'm just legitimately curious about what the fuck they're doing. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm not gonna talk to strangers like this, man. I'm just gonna like kind of hover around and stuff and like sneaking glances, like, what are they doing? Huh? Like that. So that's what I did. I know nothing, don't worry. They're still having Beyblade championships. Yeah, and they're still also having Age of Empires 2 championships. That game is older than me. Most of the animations in the 80s were made to sell the toys. Yeah. Like me. I'm here to sell you guys a toy. Viora Weissheart action figure. Be the spy that definitely doesn't lie. This conversation is going places. I just remember Kai because he was so extra for a kid's toy anime. Ask the elders, that would be chat. Chat, are you guys elderly? Do you need help? Do you have a senior citizen perk or whatever? May I have some of those perks? You were made in the 80s. I was made in the middle of the chaos of this universe, and I just so happen to exist in the same plane of time and space as you, my dear shoes. Anyway, I am Unk Age. Huh. You guys are old. I'm decrepit, and about to turn to dust. I'm not an uncle. I'm not. We can put 6 inches of Viora in a jar. Huh. You know what? I'll consider that. Sure, why not? It warms my heart that hobby shops like that found a resurgence through the internet. Grand Archive Tournament in the Philippines. I remember being around the area when I think Grand Archive, is that the one with the limited edition thingy? And then the limited edition thingy was this really cute anime girl? Huh. Oddly specific. Don't ask me how I know that, but like, I think that was it. Yeah. Age in a nutshell, but kid in mind, like literally. It's anime style or TCG. Oh god, so it is that. Huh. I turned 35 this year. Probably get a new paint up here for the present from the universe. Make sure to stretch. Doom at us. Hi, I'm still young and hip. I'm Unk and Ch. What the fuck are these words, man? Dude, Gen Z has invented so many fucking words that even I'm struggling to keep up. Grand Blue Fantasy. Oh, not Grand Blue Fantasy, right? But the other Grand Blue, right? Or is it my birthday's on Sunday? 6-7 Rokunana. Okay, I love using those words just to mess with people. You know what I've been seeing a lot recently? Chud. 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 I actually don't know where that came from. It wasn't there last week. It just came out of nowhere. I've been seeing it a lot recently. I know it's definitely not that young of a word, so maybe I just haven't really heard of it much. Also, happy early birthday to our mod, Sonic! Happy birthday! When will you get married? Wow, you're getting fat! Wow! When will you get a wife? When will you get kids? Do you want an insurance plan? Anyway, I just did every single cruel thing that your family can probably say to you, so thank me later, okay? Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Now you know what to expect, because I bet they're gonna say that or something, but you know what? It's your day. Go enjoy it. Don't mind the questions. It's out of sight, out of mind, bro. What are these insults? I'm just prepping him. Preparation is very important. Were you inoculating him? What is this? A vaccine? I'm not inoculating him. This ain't a fucking vaccine, bro. You've seen me. I don't gain weight. Dude. Is this a celebration or it's a journey to a new beginning, and at the same time you're still here. Same old bullshit, same whatever. Well, he can feel romantic anytime he wants. Actually, yeah. You know the saying that life is not a sprint, it's a marathon? Like, you can take whatever pace you want in life. It doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, it's your life. And if you let other people kind of like steer the direction, you're gonna be mad upset at some point, and sometimes that's okay, because you still have like space to kind of process that and then eventually get back on track to what you want. But sometimes it's just like, oh, I was in the wrong direction the entire time, and I don't want you guys to feel that way. Have you guys known Mark? We all run the rat race at our own pace. Exactly. When life gives you lemons, squeeze it into your mod's eyes. I did not say that. Hush, woman. He can bag a sugar mommy if he wanted to. I mean, yeah. But also, those kinds are like super rare. Like, I reckon it'd be like far more common if it was actually a feasible way of living and maintaining a lifestyle. But I don't think it is. Oh yeah, I was walking. This was last week. I was walking outside in the city, and I saw this foreigner guy. That's not really that weird because I was in the city, So they go here for business, or maybe they live here or whatever, or they work here. But like what struck me as odd is I was walking in front of this really fancy hotel. Like this hotel is one of the best, if not the best, in the area. It's also literally very expensive. Like I think it's like $400 minimum per night. So it's at around that price range, right? And there's this guy who is clearly not Filipino. And he has this chick that's like almost half his height with him. And I was like, oh, cool, what a couple. But what struck me as odd is like he he's escorting her outside of the freaking expensive ass hotel. And I was like, huh, that's kind of weird. Because if you're going somewhere, might as well get a car, right? And then I saw him like say goodbye to her and stuff. And then she hopped on someone's motorbike, and then they drove away, and I was like, what the fuck was that? Like she hopped on some dude's motorbike and they drove away into the sunset. And the foreigner guy was just standing there in front of the fucking expensive ass hotel, and I was like, what did I just what what the fuck? Yeah, it was so sus, bro. Yeah, for $100. Yes. Have you seen the tall shark? I haven't. I haven't. The internet told me there are many hags ripe for the taking. There are also as many wags ripe for raising. So if you want to have a pet dog, this is your chance. This is your, I guess, this is me sending you a message to get a pet dog if you want a pet dog. Soldier down F, what a hardworking girl, or she's that kind of girl. I mean, I'm not gonna make any assumptions. I just think it's fucking weird that like you're staying at a really expensive hotel, and the least that you could do to your acquaintances, I don't fucking know, get a proper fucking ride for them. Like you're sending off somebody in front of this expensive ass hotel in a motorbike, and it's not even like the fancy motorbike or whatever. I meant like the motorbikes that is prevalent here in Southeast Asia, like the scooter like ones, because they can easily bypass traffic. And I'm just like, huh, what a piece of shit. That was what's going on in my head. Like, I know it's sus. Okay, I'm not that stupid. I know it's fucking sus. I'm not that stupid. But, like, the entire thing that was going on in my head was like, this guy fucking sucks. Like I think regardless of what they had going on, it's like at the very least you can, like, I don't know, get this girl something decent, like, I don't fucking know, a taxi or whatever, a moped, or if we're naming brands, a Vespa. A Vespa is actually on the fancier side. Like a single Vespa here costs like 20 times a secondhand motorbike that most people have. Yeah, Vespas are too expensive here. I've actually wanted a Vespa at some point, but not right now. Yeah, not right now. I already have 2 cats. I don't have the space for a dog. Oh, that's alright. Also, who the hell's deleting their messages? I haven't even been able to read it. Dami dayo. There are Vespa likes from Honda and Suzuki though. Yeah, I think Vivi Bro has one. I don't really know when he comes over to hang out with me. Vivi Bro usually just brings his motorbike and also skedaddles with it. Brother plans on getting one when he starts work as MOA IT. Hi Necro. Hi. Oh, I guess. Oh yeah, Necro. I bet you're disappointed you didn't see me on the certain thingamajig, huh? Well, guess what? It's because I know that I am not gonna make it because I'm not good enough. In all honesty, though, it's mostly because I was just sick at around the same time frame. Anyway, I'll just pick you up in a motorcycle sidecar. Your ride awaits, my lady. My lady. You know, like a tricycle? Like a fucking tricycle? Hold on. Tricycle. Like, I gotta educate y'all on what a fucking tricycle looks like. I think like a lot of people have never seen a tricycle. Cause it's such a Southeast Asian thing. It's like milady. Anyway, hold on. Tips fedora. I actually have seen a fedora IRL and I've been wanting to buy it just for the memes. But then I realized I kind of like I'm not that kind of person, so I think it wouldn't really fit me. And I'd have an extra hat here that I wouldn't even wear. Anyway, there you go. Yeah, tricycle. I grabbed this from Wikimedia, so before you fucking lecture me about credits, yeah. Anyway, yes, this is a tricycle. BB deserves the best the Philippine transport has to offer. Yeah, I want the kalesa, bro. I want a fucking horse-drawn carriage to carry me to fucking Intramuros. Finest cuisine that Filipino street vendors are offering. Form factor used in competitive tricycling competitions. Is that even a thing? But anyway, VV Ojo. Oh yeah, wait. You guys don't know what a kalesa is, no? Okay, don't worry. I got you. I got you with the fucking kalesas, bro. Don't worry. Say less. Say less. Say less, guys. I got you with the kalesas. I'm gonna ride this. Actually, no. I'm gonna hire somebody to cosplay me, and then I'm gonna make them ride this, and then we're all gonna point and laugh at Viora Weissheart cosplayer, and then we're gonna celebrate her existence. Also, holy shit! Hi, Raiders! Hi, Rina! I hope you had a good stream. I'm getting invaded. First invasion of the day. Hi! Hi, everybody. I am Viora Weissheart from VOLs Gen 2, and as the title suggests, I love you. But what's a spy without a little lie? I hope you had fun in your stream. What were you streaming about? Also, isn't it pretty late for you? Holy shit. It's in the middle of the afternoon for me, so I'm like very energetic. On February 14. I know you guys better spend time with Rina, okay? I'm looking at you. You guys better take care of your Oshi, okay? Better take care of your Oshi. Me and the Shiwas will be doing a collaborative nap time. So, yeah. I'm also teaching them about the freaking Kalesa right now. She's not blue, Vivi. Oh my god, you're right. She's not blue. Thank you. Thank you. Hold on. You're not blue. I'm gonna make you blue. Say less. Okay, you can sleep with us, Raiders. I did not say that. I did not mean to suggest that, but whatever works, I guess. There you go, you're blue now. Yes, I need to bed, but I was playing Minecraft. Dude, Minecraft is such a time sink. Have you seen the new babies? The new babies are so cute, especially the chickens. Just a block of yellow. She means it all? No, I don't. No, well, just put a duck on it. No need for a cosplayer. No. Also, thank you for joining the stream. Hi guys, you can call me Viora, or you can call me Vivi, or you can call me your baby. But believe it or not, I may be like this, and I may be flirtatious, and I may be fucking weird. But the truth is, I am just fucking weird. Like. So anyway, I wanna hire a cosplayer and then make them ride one of these bad boys, these horse-drawn carriages, and just make them do dumb and stupid shit. I feel like that'll be a good use of money. What you guys say, huh? It's better than some scam investment, right? Coughing, Vivi? No, I'm not coughing. I'm just deliberately doing noises so we can move on from a previous segment of our conversation. Do my eyes deceive me? The title isn't clickbait. Oh yes, I love you. Wah. Not really, unless Unless. Do you guys have like $20 million? I might change it. Do you guys have $20 million? I mean, hey, it is clickbait platonically. I wish. We're sleeping together as a community. Can you like not use that word, please? I want to ride a kalesa with an Uma Musume. Hi. No, 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 don't think of it like that. I barely have 20 bucks. If I had that kind of money, I would have a lot more cats. I do have 20 million reasons why I'm a problem, sadly. No cash. Alright, prove it. Prove it. Oh yeah, guys, have you seen my Cinnamoroll Kuchi pouch? I deleted it because I felt like it was not something that I should be posting on the Bird app, but I did buy a Cinnamoroll Kuchi pouch. You gonna buy an island or something? Nah. No, not really. I'm just gonna redistribute the wealth and then form my own micronation and then probably fight some independent nations. I don't know. What pouch? This one! Look! Limited edition! It's a Cinnamoroll Kuchi pouch! Yeah! Bro, I was like... I didn't mean to buy it. Cause like... I didn't mean to buy it. Cause I just had my monthly and I was like, it's not gonna happen for a few more weeks, you know? Like... yeah, it's not gonna happen. Like, I'm gonna throw it back. And then I saw this at the end of the fucking aisle, and I was like, "Holy shit! Is that my goat Cinnamoroll?" I was like, "Is that my goat Cinnamoroll? That's fucked up." But also like, damn, they know how to market this shit, right? Anyway, yeah. So that's Cinnamoroll. What the hell is a coochie? It's a pouch? It's a coochie pouch. It makes sense. Did I stutter or something? It's English. Limited edition. Are you gonna keep it sealed? Probably not. Like I do need to use the product inside of it at some point. Do they got Kuromi too? They don't. But I almost bought Kuromi alcohol sanitizer spray thingy. They had it on another store, and I was like, damn, why the fuck is Cinnamoroll everywhere? I also took a photo of a Cinnamoroll toothbrush. There's also a Cinnamoroll toothbrush. Dude, I don't know what's happening, but like, why is Cinnamoroll on fucking everywhere? They're on hygiene products and stuff, and I'm like, this corporation knows how to sell to me. Interesting. Hello everyone, you're all awesome and rizzed on February 14. Hi Tamasi. I mean, it's a popular character. I'm also a popular character, but you don't see me on your fucking napkins, do you? That'd be actually pretty fucking cool. Mane-san! Maybe you can like barter a deal or something. If your date don't fuck with those, they are a loss. Adult diaper for women? I don't think there are Cinnamoroll themed ones, but I could be wrong, you know? Might be a good business idea. Exactly. I mean, if there's demand, then it's only right to supply for that. Speaking of, I also bought a bunch of other things like what's this? Oh, it's lotion. It's sensitive skin lotion because my skin likes to be a fucking wuss. It likes to cry on Twitter when somebody offends their feelings. And then they throw a tantrum, delete their Discord account, and then make a new one on the same day. Like, they're that kind of person. My skin's that kind of person. So it's really horrible. So I got this sensitive skin Aveeno fucking lotion. How much is Aveeno? Let me see. Aveeno SRP. It's like $5 to $20 actually. It's not that fucking expensive. Yeah, I got their lotion for skin relief cuz yeah, my skin is being sussy and wussy. There's a stereotype that Sanrio fangirls are toxic. I don't think they're toxic. I know I'm toxic though, but that's different. But that's different. Excuse me, that's differente, my good sir. Yeah. Oh, and what else did I buy? I also bought lotion, sunscreen lotion because you gotta protect yourself from the evil sun rays because the evil sun rays are gonna make you age faster and it's gonna destroy your skin. But especially if you're doing a lot of like manual labor like under the sun, or if you're just like doing sports or swimming, please get sunscreen. If you don't get sunscreen, if you don't like it, if you don't like the texture, if you don't like applying it, or if you're just lazy, there are many products out there that can suit your needs. Please, 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 sunscreen, please. It is just as important as keeping yourself hydrated. Speaking of, did you know that most headaches that quote unquote capital G gamers have is because of dehydration? I realize that a lot of you guys drink caffeine. So caffeine in energy drinks, caffeine in coffee, caffeine in tea, and caffeine kinda makes dehydration worse. So I stay hydrated and I stay thirsty. Is that Riz? We tanked the sun, bro. I mean, you can thank the sun, but I don't want you guys to have skin cancer in like 20 years. I'd rather you guys have cancer from League of Legends if I'm being fucking honest, but you know what? You do you. You can fit as a spokesperson for certain products. The future of VTubing. Presented by Viora Weissheart. Hi guys, welcome to my TED Talk. Today I'll be talking to you about this new cultural phenomenon in the niche corners of the internet called VTubing. You can be anything that you want to be. You can be a peanut, you can be a cute shark girl, or you can be an old man. The sky's the limit for creativity. And today I'll be discussing its effects on entertainment, media, and the way we express ourselves as individuals. Good morning. Again, I'm Viora Weissheart. Slide number 1, please. Okay, first off, the problems in VTubing. Aside from access being the primary significant wedge between the medium and mass public consumption, we also have the negative stereotypes associated with the platform and the mediums related to VTubing. We have people who unfortunately have been the subject of multiple harassment campaigns and whatever. And because of this, a lot of people are simply driven away from VTubing as a whole. And I want you guys to be completely honest with me. Before you got into this space wherein you're familiar with the medium, didn't you also have these negative repercussions, stereotypes, thoughts, ideas like, these people are weird. Is that girl really not a guy behind the scene? This person's extorting me. So, anyway. That's a joke, guys. I might have taken it too far. I was making up bullshit on the spot. Hi, good thing I drink 4 full bottles a day. That's good. I'm addicted to Waterloo and I feel great. Isn't that like something involving warfare or some thought? Are you hydrated, Vivi? No, I'm drinking coffee right now. We can be Vivi. Vivi can only be a BB girl. I'm your BB girl. We are Viora. What is this hive mind? Is this a conspiracy? Am I part of a conspiracy? Are we actually not able to distinguish what is factual and what is not? Vivi is Vivi. Vivi is me. Vivi is Viora Weissheart. Vivi is this person. Lovely, endearing, pretty, smart, intelligent, hardworking. That is standing right in front of you. So, do you truly believe that I am Vivi? What if Vivi's long gone and I'm just an imposter? Hydrate, T-Swan. Okay, fine. Jeez. I thought it was cool to have an animated avatar. I got into VTubers back with Kizuna Ai. Actually, speaking of Kizuna Ai, I've seen her like doing a lot of events here and there. Actually, I'm a huge fan. Yeah, I like Kizuna Ai. I remember watching her when I was younger. Not a super fan by any means, but it was around the time that I was into Idoru and stuff. Like, yes, I did have an Idoru face. Ladies and gentlemen, Viora Weissheart had an Idoru face. I may not seem like it right now because I'm like, yo, what's up, gang? You wanna play some Apex or some League of Legends? Like, I know I sound like a Valorant fuckboy sometimes, but I did have an Idoru face where I was doing Wotage and shit. And I used to be super into Aqua. My Kami Oshi at Aqua is actually Yohane. I love Yohane. The Tenshiwa Yohane. And I also followed the voice actresses. I also used to follow AKB48. Anyway, what was I talking about again? Why are we talking about Idolus? She was, oh yeah. So I was already into Idolus, and then eventually I saw Kizuna Ai, and I was like, damn, she's just like the other people that I admire. Younger, hag confirmed. Aqua's the queen of Apex. Different Aqua. My man from Konosuba. Hi. Dang, did you get the Fortnite collab? Nope. No, I did not get the Fortnite collab because I don't have a fucking Fortnite account because I'm too lazy to set it all up and I'm too lazy to recover things. But anyway. Oh, speaking of Konosuba is like really funny. I like Darkness as a character. I like Darkness as a character because she's just so silly. Pervy intentions aside, Darkness from Konosuba, I love her. She is silly more than she is lewd, in my opinion. She's just like sorry for doing that sound, but like, you know, she's that. Yes, I know she's just a freaking maso, but like, you mean La Latina? La Latina? Oh my god. Yes. Isn't that the same fucking thing? Isn't that the same fucking character? I was like, I thought I was fucking schizo. I was like, wait, they're different people? I thought it was like something like, not to spoil you or anything, I thought it was like EMT and that other witch bitch that she gets mistaken as quite often. I thought it was something like that, and I was like, wait a sec. Is this like fucking EMT from ReZero? Raratina. Yeah? I never said I'm a fucking fan. I just said I like Darkness. What the fuck? You mean Wiz? Who the fuck is Wiz? Oh, speaking of weeb shit. Remember when we used to like have this fucking wars about who's the top waifu of the season? I think that was pretty fucked up. Like, I think that was pretty fucked up. Like, people was like saying like this woman from this harem anime is the best waifu this season. Nuh-uh, this woman from this romance series is the best. Nuh-uh, this man is actually the best wife. Like, I remember the times when people used to fucking fight about that, and then it was every single fucking season. It was every 3 months, and it was a different freaking argument every 3 months. It was this woman A, woman B, woman C, man A, man B, woman C. Anyway, we all know Yagu, best girl. God damn, it never changed. It's still happening. Yeah, but I probably just don't see it as much nowadays. Or maybe they started arguing in group chats. And that's why I can see Team Chitoge. Oh my fucking god. You fucking bean sprout. Get out of here. I don't want to see that flag. No. But I think people these days are just arguing about it in close DMs because people used to argue about it out in the open because weeb friendships were rare. If you're a weeboo, there's a high chance that you're the only weeboo that you personally know and a bunch of other fucking strangers on the internet. And that's it. But now we have whole ass weeboo friend groups, and that's crazy. Where was that when I was like in my youth? I want that too. Kids these days are so lucky. It's like the Battlezone frontline, yeah. Des minus 30 HP. Nuh-uh. Let's add to that. Double damage! Okay, that's a bit much, sorry. I got no skin in this game. Also, how is your night, my lady? My lady. Tips Fedora. My night has been okay. In fact, I have been eating a girl dinner. Yes, a girl dinner. What girl dinner, you ask? Well, allow me to put up an image for demonstration purposes. Guys, this is my girl dinner. Something like I cook myself. You must know that I'm capable of cooking by now, right? You're a girl? No, I have a peanuts, and it's bigger than yours. Anyway, girl dinner reveal in 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! This is my girl dinner. Yes, this is my girl dinner. Do you guys like it? Oh, wait, I hit the wrong thing. Do you guys like it? It's my girl dinner. It's green apples. It's green apples with brie cheese, and chia seeds, and there's also pumpkin seeds in there. And popcorn, yes. It's Smart Foods popcorn. Yeah, it's Smart Foods popcorn. It's a complete meal. It has carbohydrates. It has fiber. It also has protein. It also has a fruit. It's low in fructose. So you eat trail mix for dinner? Yeah. Shit, looks like a bulking meal for gym workout. I don't think it's a bulking meal. It has a relatively low amount of carbs. There's a lot of fats because of the pumpkin seeds that I added in it. Avocado, it's not avocado, it's green apples. But avocado with popcorn's also yummy. You had me until you said popcorn. It's not the fucking... how do I explain this? It's like the low-calorie popcorn thingy-majig. Still more than what I had for dinner, lol. I just ate some toast. You need to get some protein. You need to get some energy in you. Need some sugar. I won't judge taste buds. Okay, to be fair, the cheese carried the entire bowl. Like, I'm not joking. The fucking cheese is just so good. It's a single thing that was actually delicious in the fucking bowl. Like, yeah. It's brie cheese, guys. I fucking love cheese. I'm lactose intolerant, and I know the chia seeds are probably expanding in my tummy right now. But brie cheese, so good. You're insane? Honey, I know. Why do you think you're here? Silly. Poor toilet suffering. Hey, I'll have you know I haven't shit in that manner in a while. Which means my digestive system is right on track. Good job. Good job, Colin. I know you're doing your best. I know you're doing your very best. Anyway, speaking of in a while, you got me. Sometimes you gotta suffer for some good food. Exactly. Just because nature said you can't eat it doesn't mean okay. Don't follow that advice, guys. If it's poisonous, like it's probably really is poisonous. You should probably avoid it. Anyway, I hope you guys like my girl dinner. Hi. Now I'm gonna hide that because it looks kind of sus from afar. I'm not gonna say anything more than that. Oh yeah, I also saw a bunch of tilapia in the groceries. Yeah, guys, fucking tilapia. They're just like blub 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 blub. Speaking of tilapia, do you know what my favorite fish is? Do you guys know what my favorite fish is? I'm gonna bring up an image. Okay? And you guys guess what kind of fish it is. Alright? Nah, my favorite fish to eat is salmon. Fish ball? Oh my god. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! This is my favorite fish. It's beautiful. Can you guys guess what it is? Can you guys guess what it is? The mighty sunfish. Hi! Hi! Huh. It's a very lovely sunfish. Huh. The mola mola fish, or ocean sunfish. They are the world's largest bony fish, weighing up to 5,000 pounds. And since they have very little girth, that just makes them these absolutely giant fucking dinner plates that God must have accidentally dropped while washing dishes one day and shrug his shoulders at because no one could have imagined this would have happened. And with no purpose. Every pound of that wasted pound and every foot of it is wasted space. They are so completely useless that scientists even debate about how they move. They have little control other than some minor wiggling, and some say that they must just push water out of their mouths for direction. Huh. They could use their back fin, except, guess what? It doesn't fucking grow. It just continually folds in on itself. So the freaking cells are being made, and this piece of floating garbage just doesn't put them where they need to fucking go. So they don't have swim bladders. You know, the one thing that every fish has to make sure it doesn't just sink to the bottom of the ocean when they stop moving and can stay the right side up. So this creature, yeah, this mola mola, this fucking ocean sunfish that can barely move to begin with, can never stop its continuous tour of idiocy across the fucking ocean or it'll fucking sink. Except when they get stuck on top of the fucking water. Which happens frequently. Because without the whole swim bladder thing. Oh, swim bladders. If the ocean pushes over the thinnest but largest, most stoppable fish on the planet, shit out of luck, buddy. You batted up, bro. There is no creature on this earth that needs a swim bladder more than this spit in the face of nature. And yet, some scientists have speculated that when they do that, they're absorbing energy from the sun because no one fucking knows how they manage to get any real energy to begin with. So they need a sun, I guess. Makes sense. Ocean sunfish, yeah? But good news. When they end up stuck like that, it gives birds a chance to land on their goddamn island of a body and eat the bugs and parasites out of its skin, because it's basically a slowly migrating cesspool. Pros and cons, I guess. If they're so huge, they must at least be decent predators, Viora. No. 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 The most dangerous thing about them is, as you may have guessed, their stupidity. They have caused the death of one person before, just so you know. Because it jumped onto a boat. On a human. On a fucking human being. And in 2005, it decided to relive its mighty glory days. And do it again! This time landing on a 4-year-old boy. Luckily, Byron sustained no injuries. But way to go, fish. Great job. They mostly only eat jellyfish because of course they do. They could only eat something that has no fucking brain and a possibility of drifting into their mouths, I guess. Everything they do eat has almost zero nutritional value, and because it's so stupidly fucking big, it has to eat a ton of almost no nutritional value stuff to stay alive. Dumb. I know. See that ridiculous open mouth? Oh no, what could have happened? How could this be? Do not let that expression fool you. They just don't have the ability to close their goddamn mouths because their teeth are fused together. And you know what? It is good it floats around with such a clueless expression on its face because it is in fact clueless as all fuck. They do sometimes get eaten though. But hardly, because no animal truly uses them as a food source. But instead, we'll usually just maim the fuck out of them for laughs and fun and kicks, because seals have been seen playing with their fins like frisbees. Probably the most useful thing to ever come from them. Wow, you raised some good points here, Viora. This truly is proof that God has abandoned us. Yes, thank you. But if they're so bad at everything, Viora, why haven't they gone extinct? Oh, great question. Because this thing is so worthless, it doesn't even realize it should not exist! It is so unaware of literally fucking everything that it doesn't realize that it's doing maybe the worst fucking job of being a fish! Or definitely the worst job of being a cluster of cells than any other cluster of cells! So what does it do? It lays the most eggs out of everything! Besides some bugs, there's some ants and stuff that'll lay more. But it will lay 300 million eggs at one time! 300 million! It survives because it would be statistically improbable. Dare I say impossible. At least one of those 300 million is sure to be left surviving at the end of the day. The ocean sunfish, everybody. If I ever see one, I will throw rocks at it. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you. That was good. That was good. I had to get that out of my fucking system. Yeah. Yes, I was reading the copy paste of Why I Hate the Ocean Sunfish. It's a fucking ocean sunfish, bro. Behold, my favorite fish. You know, like at one point I was so drunk I started ranting about the ocean sunfish. And I'm glad that I could do that here, right now, in front of you guys. Sober, perfectly aware, sane, and proper. The copy pasta was so peak, it made me unable to get up from my seat for 3 minutes. When are we getting the Audible book? Brought to you by Audible. But seriously, are they edible? Do you want to try? Do you want to try? I'll season it for you. Say sober? Sober? So. Is this one of those ESL moments? Oh my god. Is it sober? Not sober? Is this an ESL moment? Holy shit. My Kami Oshi cannot possibly be not English speaking. Fuck. Hey, at least I'm like, she's so quirky and exotic. She can't speak English, right? Bro, if I'm stupid and I eat the sunfish, will my cognitive function work? I think it will. I think it will. Millions of years of evolution is bound to, like, keep you alive, I guess. It could be worse. You could be subject to radiation, or mercury poisoning, or multiple organ failure, or some carcinogens and eventually develop some cancer. But I don't think that's gonna happen, because I believe in you. And I, as the title says, love you. So, try. If you dare. What's the worst that can happen? I was actually starving when we were talking about fishes. That's good. But please do not eat the ocean sunfish. Didn't you hear me go on an entire fucking rant about them? Would you guys like me to repeat it? Would you guys like me to repeat it? It's so fucking worthless. It doesn't realize that it shouldn't exist. Oh yeah, we are all slowly devolving into crabs, by the way. Please eat the ocean sunfish. They won't know if you do. No. Bad. Bad Shua. Bad. Bad Shua. Shua bad. With more feelings. My throat hasn't even recovered yet. Come on. Oh yeah, start a Q&A. Next Q&A, guys. Now this one's for you, chat. This one's for you, Shuas. This one's for you, my lovely Shuas. Do you know what kind of gift to get for Valentine's? And that's why I'm here. We're gonna do it right now, because I know that I cannot leave you guys to your own devices, because if I do, I will probably regret it, and then we will not learn anything new. So instead, we will be doing some fun stuff, aka me teaching you guys how to get gifts for your potential Valentines, because I don't want you ending your own bloodline, unless of course you feel like doing that, then that's on you. That's it's your life. Do whatever you want with it. But like, if you otherwise think that you kind of want to continue your bloodline and get laid or whatever, then I am here to help. Hi, I am Viora Weissheart, and today we'll be doing some Valentine's Day prepping. I've seen pics of those suckers with bites taken out of them. They were living just fine. That's so fucked up. That's so fucked up. Holy shit. Anyway, let me launch my software and then we can start shopping. By the way, because I am woman, that means I will be shopping for woman stuff that the Shuas would probably appreciate if they're trying to riz somebody. So if you're into dudes, I'm sorry, I'm not much of any help. But hey, shoot your shot anyway. There's a cream dory. That's terrifying. What the fuck is a cream dory doing in the fucking river? Hey, are those actually freshwater fishies? I didn't know they were freshwater. Okay, window, no. What? They're catfish? I did not know that. I genuinely did not know that. Okay. Hold on, guys. I think I got my stuff sorted. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Oh, it doesn't like a lot of things. Okay. Ta-da! Hello, everybody. Welcome. So, this is my thingy-majig, and we will be shopping for Valentine's stuff. Whether you like it or not. Because I don't know what else to do. Okay, Valentine's gift ideas. Can I type? Can I type? Text. Bro. I don't know how to use the sound software. You know what? I'll figure it out. Hi. Okay. Very obvious, but chocolates is one of the easiest things that you can get somebody for Valentine's, because one, they tend to go on sale and have like multiple freaking promotions and stuff. And two, they're just everywhere. You can buy them from the convenience store and whatever. So, you know, chocolates. I really don't know how to add text. Mode. Draw? Wait, I can draw? I can draw! Oh, this is revolutionary. Oh wait, what? Apply. I can draw on it. Valentine stuff. Feb 14. There you go. I can draw on it. Do you accept a blade of chocolate? Yes. Hi. Okay, so chocolates is one of the easiest things that you could probably get somebody really easy. It's like available, easily available. And aside from that, it's also like relatively cheap. Can she bake? I don't think I can bake because I just don't have the machine for baking, I suppose. What? It ends up becoming, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Maybe I need to add a note instead. No. Chocolate. No. Okay, chocolate. One of the easiest things because it's available quite everywhere, I guess. Okay, next up is, this is what comes to my mind after chocolate, is electronics. Cause why electronics? Cause it's a utility, and I know most dudes actually really like utility as a gift. I don't know why, but dudes freaking like tools, I guess. I don't know. Electronics. I thought flowers were next. Flowers are actually, in my opinion, one of the worst gifts that you can probably give somebody, because they wilt and they're a bit high maintenance. But sure, let's add that. Maybe like a small flower or something that is relatively high effort, because aside from, you know, obviously being a flower, being a live object. Sorry, that flower is a bit too small. Flowers are just generally kind of bulky, I guess. Like, you give them as a status symbol. Unless the person that you're talking to just really likes flowers. Hi. So... Okay. Chocolates, they're easily accessible, relatively cheap, and also people generally like them. Yeah. And then tools, meanwhile, or electronics. I'm being specific here because we live in a modern age. Useful for everybody, like for example, earphones, audio peripherals, a power bank, an electric fan. I don't know. And also quite practical. But at the same time, it's expensive. Like a fridge is like around, I don't know, $100. So I don't think you guys would buy a fridge for somebody, but just a heads up, it's probably not a good idea to to buy a fridge for somebody. I don't fucking know. Maybe you guys are kind of chill like that, yeah? Flowers, they're high maintenance, very visible, good if your status is secured, bad otherwise, and tend to wilt because they're alive. A fridge for $100? I don't mean $100. I mean, oh, I just realized I'm covering the thingy-mabob. Hold on. Can you guys even fucking read that? Yeah. So, chocolate, easily accessible, relatively cheap. People generally like them. Electronics, useful for everybody. Quite practical, but also can be expensive. Flowers, meanwhile, high maintenance, very visible. Good if your status is already secured. Like, if you guys are actually dating and talking to each other. Otherwise, it's pretty fucking bad. Imagine giving a bouquet of flowers, very visible, by the way, to a girl that isn't really even that sure of how she feels about you. You're just putting her on the spot. And you don't want that, because if she were to do the same to you, you wouldn't want that either, right? Like, she, you know. Also, money as a gift, it really depends, yeah? Like, I know it's quite popular with people. Like, haha, just give me money as a gift. But I feel like that kind of defeats the purpose and joy and other stuff that comes with gift giving. Like, money as a gift, it tends to be like, hey, pretty fucking good. Like, what's the worst that can happen, right? But money in general, it's pretty straightforward, which means that you can't really derive meaning out of it unless you're giving them money so they can buy something. Like, hey, this money is for you so you can buy this thing that you want, you know? Also, yes, of course, when you're getting gifts, it depends on the person. When you're getting gifts, it always depends on the person, okay? Based on the amount of flower shops in the world, I think you're an outlier. I mean, it's good if your status is secured, but it's bad otherwise. Also, a lot of old folks, tradition and stuff, they like flowers and stuff. Yeah? And most people who exist outside of the digital space appreciate flowers. But that's just me. Some girls like cute trinkets and some demands a yacht. Yes. Hi. Note, make enough money to buy your free. Romantic gestures of giving flowers is worth it. Yes. But also, like, this is the very recent trend. If you're not very sure, like, you don't want to put a person on the spot, because you also don't want to be put on the spot. It's good to start small. You don't want to love bomb them, okay? Love bombing is bad. Asking for codependency is also bad. It's neither helpful nor healthy. I'm not saying flowers are bad. I just think that chocolate is like a safer gift. This is like in the pretense that we're talking about getting gifts for somebody that you aren't currently dating. Yes? In my Riz Up chat with the fridge gift. Would girls also love 64 gigabytes worth of RAM? I think that falls under electronics. Like, could also like upgrades and stuff. Yeah? Yeah, chocolates are great. Like, you can literally get chocolates for family, friends, whatever. Like, hey bro, you're kind of lonely this Valentine's. Didn't you just break up with your chick? Here, I got you some chocolates. Like, simple gestures like that. Money is pretty straightforward. I feel like you can't really derive meaning out of it, which is why I put them lower compared to like chocolate, electronics, flowers, because it's a gift. Then that's it. But you can't really like say, I was thinking of you, or I put effort into this, or it's more like, hey, let me share some of my resources to ya. Here you go. And it's just that. You may fascinate a woman by giving her a piece of cheese. 64 gig RAM, I'd rather buy a fridge. Actually, these days, I do kind of need 32 gigs. I only have 16. Would they also love a life insurance from me? I don't think so. I don't think so. Nani got it. I don't think so. Also, food as a treat also works well. Food as a treat. Or like lunch/dinner. Date. Or platonic date. Or whatever. Whatever the fuck you want to call it. Also works. I think it's like quite similar to how money works, except it has a bit more meaning. So I'm gonna put it here. Like, if you're gonna just hand them money and be like, hey, or chill, right? Might as well just fucking eat food with them, because that's way more meaningful than just giving them money and like leaving them to their own devices. Like, you could do this with a friend, you could do this with your mom, you could do this with your dad, you could do this with anybody. People love food. Okay? Human beings love food because we need food to fucking survive. It's practical, it's meaningful, and it solves a problem for them, which is hunger. How do you function with only 16? I make it work. Platonic, cause plate, I get it. That's not what I wanted to say. Dame da ne. Hi. Dame da ne. You can also just get them like one of those snacks and stuff. Also, this is why I put chocolate on top. Like, if you don't want to like commit to a lunch dinner or stuff, you can just like get them chocolates. Oh yeah, bath soaps or candles. Yeah. Okay. My dudes. And I'm my dudes. I mean this in the nicest way possible, but my dudes. You guys don't know how to take care of yourself. I mean this in the nicest way possible, but like, you guys don't know how to take care of yourselves. You guys don't know how to take care of yourselves. I get the stereotype. I've seen the male living spaces and stuff. If you give someone soap, are you hinting they stink? No. Why would you assume that? Okay, so a good thing to give people is do not ever give them cheap soap or whatever, because you will probably just give them an allergy or something, or they will probably just not even fucking use it. Why would I care for something I don't like? Exactly. What I'm saying is the other person might like it. That's why we're talking about this. It's a good gift. You know? it's a good gift. I'm not saying it's a bad gift. It's a good gift. But do not ever give them cheap soap or whatever, because those tend to irritate the skin. Like, imagine you get somebody a soap, they use it, and their fucking skin gets rashes and shit. Like, that's awful. That's fucking awful. You don't want to kill them. You want to make them feel good about themselves. So do not give them cheap soap or whatever. Make sure that you buy from a reliable store. And of course, if the person that you're gifting the stuff to has issues, like for example, if they have skin conditions or if you know they have a sensitive skin, do factor that in. Like, you're not gonna give somebody who's diabetic an entire box of chocolates, right? Right? It's the same with soap. You're not gonna give somebody with sensitive skin soap that is meant to peel your skin. Like, it doesn't work like that. Safeguard works. Hi. I will give them spices. Spices also works, yeah. I mean, it really depends on the person, right? It really depends on the person. Some safe bets, in my opinion, is... I like to think that moisturizer doesn't really get a lot of attention. But moisturizer, especially like cream moisturizers tend to be like pretty fucking... Oh, wait, no. No. I know something better now. Fragrant lotions. Yeah, that's better. I personally have this. It's kind of on the upper budget range or whatever. Sorry, hold on. It's kind of on the upper budget range or whatever, but I think it is something that people would appreciate. So, like this. Yeah. This is fragrant lotion, so it has a scent. Aside from being useful, it has a scent. Eats ice cream in front of a diabetic. I don't think they care, if I'm being honest. Yeah, so lotion / moisturizer is like pretty safe. Lotion / moisturizer is pretty safe. What else is pretty safe? I wouldn't recommend getting soap because most people already have a soap that they prefer. Like, somebody is using Safeguard, they're not gonna switch out of Safeguard just because you got them something else, right? So lotion / moisturizer is pretty safe because you can just layer it on top of your existing bath routine if you have one. I hope you guys do have a bathing routine and you're actually showering. But hey, yeah. And also scented candles. Yeah, scented candles also like a good default gift, I suppose. Yeah. I was actually gifted a scented candle before, and it's one of the few things that I really like. Yeah. What's a shower? You guys are stinky, huh? You guys fucking stinky. Aromatherapy, some people like aromatherapy, some people don't. So this is like, I think a perfume is a perfume is usually more expensive. So a scented candle kind of accomplishes the same thing of, hey, this smells nice and I hope you like it. But it's obviously cheaper. And I think it's far more like if they don't really like it, they can just store it, right? I'd give them a good bidet. What? Why? No. Yeah, scented candles are pretty good. Scented candles, huggers. What else is a pretty good gift? What else is a pretty good gift? There's a lot. I hope you guys are learning. If you aren't learning, then fuck you. But I hope you're learning. You learn so you can grow to be a good Shua and multiply so we can get more subscribers. Can we get a list of gifts not to give? Huh. Very well. Okay. So, you want that. Gotcha. Gotcha. List of gifts not to give. Do not give these gifts. Okay. Number 1. Numero uno. Guess what it is? Guess what, guys? What is a gift that you shouldn't give? That's right. Microtransaction money. They're gonna leave you. They will leave you. They will take it. And then they will leave you. Do not give them something so disposable. Like, bro, you're better than that. You're better than this, bro. Wake up. This girl that you're talking to in Discord asking for a skin on Valentine's? Wake up. No. 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 Don't. Is Robux considered gay? No. No. No exceptions. No. But they're really into microtransactions. No. 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 N-O. No. They will take it and then they will leave you. Do not give them microtransaction capability. That's on them if they want some microtransactions. Not on you. And especially not on you during fucking Valentine's. Okay. Okay, next up. What not to give them? A freaking phone. Like, why? Or like something that's like around that price range. Like, hi Viora, hi. Like, why would you do that? What are you? A sugar daddy? Don't do that. Fridges are okay, but a phone is freaking personal. Personal object. They will use this to e-date. They will use this to e-date and leave you. They will use this to e-date and leave you for someone who is worse. Okay? It's a personal object. You don't owe them a personal object. That's like buying tampons for somebody. They're supposed to buy tampons for themselves. Why are we buying tampons for people? When you give them something this expensive and this personal, that creates a dynamic that is neither healthy for you or her / him. Like, do not do this. Do not fall to the trap. But they said they could really use a fund. They could use it for work. No! Let them handle it. Let them take care of it. Get her other things. Get him other things. Like, do you really need to solve that major problem? Do you really think that this person that you like is so incapable and inept of getting out of their personal situation that you have to absolutely get them something so expensive and personal? Like, you are not somebody's parent. You're not somebody's caretaker. You are your own person. And there are better things to give this Valentine's. Next! I am very, 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 very against giving this. Controversial opinion, but I am very much against this. Do not get somebody a freaking card. Like, I know a greeting card is like, it's nice and you can personalize it, but also like, it's a waste of paper these days, and you're better off just giving people something else, in my opinion. Like, unless they're into collecting stuff, I think that's a different thing altogether. Like greeting cards, probably not a good idea. Too simple, not really that memorable. You're better off talking about your feelings than writing about them, in my opinion. A love letter is nice as a Japanese high school student. I think even that practice is like falling out of norm. But I want to stress this last part. You're better off sincerely talking about your feelings and writing about them. Yeah, these are for kids, man. These are for the shy type guys who want to emulate their favorite high school romance comedy skit that they saw on YouTube or on the TV or on their favorite anime. Honestly, I'd rather you give them flowers. I'd rather you guys give them flowers. That's better. That's heaps better. That's heaps better. Okay. That's kind of controversial because I know it used to be like the norm, but in a world where connectivity is not really much of an issue, like you can talk to anybody instantly. Like I could be halfway across the world from you guys and we can still have this conversation, right? I think greeting cards kind of have fallen out of the norm. Like really, really out of the norm. Unless, of course, you're mass sending them, then I guess that kind of makes sense. But also, aren't you better off just DMing people these days? Or sending like an email or whatever? You know? It's the same as like getting them money. I feel like it's the same as getting them money, but worse because they can't really do anything with the card. How about 2 greeting cards? I don't think the quantity would affect it. I don't think the quantity would affect it. Yeah. Okay. Back to stuff that you guys should probably give your people. Make sure that they like it. What about tree? Yeah, I don't think so. Nope, I don't think so. Nope, I don't think that's gonna work out. Nope. You guys are so silly. But I hope you learned something from that. I hope, really, sincerely, because I spent a lot of time yapping. I want you. Is fancy looking chocolate or tasty chocolate better? It depends. I think both works. Both has its own charms. What gift I want for Valentine's? Not really. Just want to have a lovely stroll at the park and a nice quiet dinner with candlelight. Actually, yes, that too. One of the best gifts that you can probably give somebody, especially during the loneliness epidemic, is your presence. A lot of people are lonely. They just don't know it themselves or they don't express it. Thanks for all this insight to what is acceptable. Of course, like, at the end of the day, these are my thoughts and ideas. A most important thing is you talk to the person that you like and just directly ask them. Or try to get to know them. After all, you like them. Surely they're interesting. And surely their existence is an honor. To behold, oh, such glorious human being, worthy of my time and attention. You know, I gifted a mirror once. Yeah, I think that's good for utility. You also don't want the gifts to be redundant. By redundant, I mean, for example, you already know that they have a favorite backpack, and then you're gifting them another backpack. Like, unless they want to get rid of that backpack or if they want to upgrade, I think it's a bit redundant. Or hopefully you're gifting them a backpack for a different use case and not for their, daily workwear or whatever. Try to avoid redundancy because it dilutes the meaning of your intentions. It's like gifting somebody a house. You give some dude without a house. They're overjoyed. You give a dude who already has a house another house. They will still be happy. But they won't be as happy as the dude without the house, right? I have not found anyone to like. That's okay. It's a process. Love you, Viora. Thank you, Mario. Wahoo! A different use case. Hey, leave me in my use cases alone, pal. Gives Vivi some sick Ben 10 boxers. Actually, wouldn't mind that. Must be nice being that loaded. Yeah, must be nice having a house, eh? Does everyone know how to do a Mario impression in Super Mario series? Wahoo! I forgot about Labubus. Oh yeah, if they're into collectibles, go for it. But in my opinion, in my honest opinion, collectibles kind of fall into the microtransactions mega category because they're trinkets. I guess it really depends on the person, yeah, but I think it's much more meaningful if they do it themselves, but I could be wrong. What about a Beanie Baby? That's the same thing. Isn't that like... that's like gifting somebody money. Might as well just give them money, in my opinion. So they could think if they were worth all the stuff they were asking for. That's fucked up. That's hella fucked up. But anyway, I hope you guys learned a thing or two. Yeah. No microtransactions, whatever. No bullshit or whatever, okay? Be nice. Be kind to each other. Okay? Okay. La Vivi. La Vuvu. La Bru. We are not done with this, guys. We are not done. I have to eat lunch now. It's a bit late. I am way beyond my lunch. What do you say this? How do you say this? My lunch hours. Underwears and treats are safe choices? Yes, actually. Underwear, make sure to get their proper size if they're even willing to tell you what their size is. That goes for any clothes, okay? Make sure that it's their size, or at least something they are very much willing to wear. But yeah. Hey baby, got you money for a temple. Alright, bro. Alright. Give them cinnamon roll? I guess yeah. If they're into like it, if they're into those, it's a good gesture. But I tend to... maybe it's just me being like super practical and sometimes borderline ultra logical, but I prefer if people give me things that I could actually use, because if I end up using it frequently, I tend to almost always remember them. And I like remembering people. Yeah. Bouquet of flowers might be good. Try not to overwhelm your lover. Can we guess the cup size? What the fuck? No. Actually, no. The sizes are out there for a good reason, yeah? You have a cool looking model. Oh, thank you. But anyway, I'll be having lunch now, guys. Hi. Hi. Do you guys want more bullshit from me? Like, Want more of these yaps? 12 ounce or 16 ounce cup size? Brother, I'm gonna send you to horny jail. Do you guys want more just chatting streams like this? Like with different topics? Eat actual food? I will! I have rice. I have rice. That's assuming you're at that stage she's comfy telling you. Yeah, cause like, you know, gifting somebody like intimate wear is a bit yeah. like like you know some guys are fucking weird and are freaks, and we also know that. Like we don't think everybody's a fucking freak, but you know, there are fucking freaks out there. Do you have stuff to go with the rice? Yes, I do have corned beef, and I also have buttered broccoli. Yeah, Sophia the First Boxers. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Why would you do that? Why Sophia the First? That's actually so weird. That's actually so weird. So weird and specific. But anyway, I'll see you guys in a bit. More streams like this. It seems that the issue earlier, I apologize. So the issue really was with Restream and not really with my internet. So that's weird. Moving forward, we might just have more just chatting streams here on YouTube and maybe gaming streams on Twitch, just like back then. I'll have to figure out what's wrong with Restream. Restream is what I use, is the service that I use to stream on multiple platforms at the same time, so I will investigate. I'm gonna jump. Now remember, take care of yourself. Vivi loves you. And the ocean sunfish is fucking useless. Try not to be like one. Okay? See ya, and bye-bye.